Good morning, everyone. This is Elaine from Anabellas. Welcome back to Flosstube number 8. I'm so glad that you're here. Hope you got in a lot of good stitching time last week. As you can see from the background, not my usual background, I'm working from home today. I got my COVID number 2 shot yesterday and I'm a little bit sore and kind of just blah. So I thought I would just stay here today, but I did want to get this out to you. It may not be very long, but it'll be fun. So anyway, what did I work on this week? I got a little bit in. I worked on my February sampler, which is just about done. I'll finish the top part this weekend, and then I'll start March right away. And I don't know if you picked up on it yet, but April's sampler is now out. It's available for pre-order in the Etsy shop, so feel free to go onto the Etsy shop and grab that because, as you know, they go really fast and then there's always people waiting for it. But if you're interested, that would be fun. And don't forget to join our SAL group and our Stitch Along with Country Cottage Needleworks for the monthly sampler. The link is below, but we would love to have you join us and stitch along with us over the next 12 months. So it's a fun SAL. I also worked on Carrot Farm. Remember, I showed you this last week. So that's a cute little pattern. And I was able to just get some of the truck started, which came out pretty good. I have a lot more to do, but I'll work on this as I'm sitting around here laying low over the next couple of days. And then my Tra-La-La pattern with the 2 cute little rabbits that I'm working on. I worked on him a little bit. So there is his legs. I guess it's really transparent because of the background lighting, but let me see if I can block that. You can't really, but I got a little bit done of his pants and his legs, and I'm not really feeling this one. I don't know. It's taken me a while to get this guy going, but maybe it'll come to me over the weekend. But I'll try to get in some more stitching. But I do have to start the March sampler, so I'm kind of starting to panic. I've got 3 works in progress right now, and God knows how many upstairs in my hen den, all calling my name, Elaine, come stitch me. But I'm just not, I'm not sure I should start another one, but I want to keep up with the SAL, so I'll start March, and I might have to put that little Tra-La-La guy aside for a little bit. Anyway, so I forgot to show you my finishes. So I'm gonna pause this right now, run upstairs and get my 2 finishes done down here that I completed. So hold on one second, I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so this was completed by one of our model stitchers, the pattern was, and then she sent it back to me and I finished it to display it in the shop. This is one, I think, of February, and there it is all completed. Absolutely beautiful work. And what I did is I found this little metal tin at Hobby Lobby, and I just added some ribbon, and I put this on some mounting board, a few leaves, a pretty bow I made, and went ahead and put that together. But it's a really pretty display. Right now I'm displaying it in my family room. But I thought that was nice, and I'll keep that out until the end of the month. So that guy's done. And then the other one I framed was Love is in the Air. Remember, this was the one I was worried about doing the border because I ran out of space, and boy, did I run out of space. But I was able to get this guy onto this pretty heart metal shape tin that's available at Hobby Lobby. And it came with the gingham ribbon. So I just went ahead and used Priscilla's Pretty Plaids right here and mounted it. And then I put this right on top, the pattern on another piece of mounting board, and just added a little ribbon. So very simple, but this is also hanging in my family room, and I just thought that came out really sweet. So those are 2 of my finishes for the week. Now, I don't know if I've shared this with you before because you know I don't have enough things to do, but I also paper craft. So I thought it would be fun to show you what else I work on. So I obviously do a lot of cross stitching and quilting, although not as much quilting as I used to do. But I do a lot of paper crafting, and I want to show you just 2 quick little albums that I completed. This little guy right here is a little album I completed for Easter. I don't know if you can see, she's got a little pearl nose right there, and on the inside are just some really cute pullouts to put photos on. I'll probably save it for the new baby, but there's a lot of pullouts, a lot of tags. I've been creating albums probably for 15 to 20 years now. So this one is really cute. It's got more tags here. Let me see if I can show you a couple more pages. Just some really cute things. And this one is cute. It's got like a little envelope that you can pull things out of. And there's some more. So anyway, it's hard to show you, but that's my little album. And then there's the side and the back. And then my big album that I completed is right here. This is a really fun spring album. It's got a little handle here. It's like a little bag. And then this is held down by 2 magnets that I put here. And it opens up completely, and it's like a flip album. So each page, oh God, it's hard to show. Each page flips up like that. I don't know if you can see it really well, but there's a lot of pullouts and things of that sort. And this is very springy. So I'll put a lot of family photos in here. And then there's some more tags for journaling. Oops, somebody just fell out. But this is a flip book. And I love these papers. They're just so pretty. Lots of ribbons, very girly. It matches the hendon, suffice it to say. But there's a close-up look. Whoops, so you can see the little pearls and stuff. So there's a close-up look of the front. And you can see the sides. So it's a pretty thick book. And then there is the back. So I love to paper craft, and I spend quite a bit of time making these pretty albums. They make great gifts, and I'm thinking of maybe doing a couple tutorials on them. We're starting to add a section to the Etsy shop. I may not, I don't think I'm gonna put it on the website, but it's on the Etsy shop. It'll be called Paper Crafting, and I'm adding that to the shop because I spend so much time doing it, I thought I might as well share it with all of you. So for those of you that are paper crafters or scrapbookers or rubber stampers, you'll be able to pick up some really nice things. I'm gonna have a very limited line. I've picked maybe 8 designers that I'm going to carry, and I'm just gonna stick with them. So just stay tuned, because as you know, more will be coming. Okay, Elaine's haul. No haul for me. I did not buy anything this week. I think I did actually pick one thing off the shelf. It was Teresa Kogut's Land That I Love, I believe. It's upstairs, so I'm not gonna go up there and get it. But I am gonna start that eventually, probably in May for 4th of July. So, but I do have some store haul to share with you. We got in some really cute things. The first pattern that came in is the Sweetheart Trees Patriotic Heart Trio. So there it is. I'm so sorry for the glare, you guys, but I hope you can see it. It's really pretty patriotic pattern. I really like it. And this is available in the shop. And then Heartstring Sampler, Be Mine. That is available. That came in. It's really pretty. Isn't that cute? So you can stitch that up. I got in Bent Creek's Happy St. Patrick's Day. He's so cute. Look at him. He's another little, he could be a QuickStitch, right? He's really tiny, so you shouldn't have too much time stitching him up. And speaking of QuickStitch, that goes to our current QuickStitch that we're all working on this month in February to finish in time up for St. Patrick's Day. It's the We Won St. Patrick's Bird by Heart and Hand, and this is available in the Etsy shop. Mine is finished. I think I showed it to you last week. I just have to put it in a frame, and I'll show you that next week. Then these are not new to the shop, but I thought I would share them with you because it is a 12-month series that Blackbird Designs puts out. It's called Stockings. So this is February. Love is in the Air. And then there's 3 different designs for February. So that's in the shop. And then I thought I would also show you March. This is March of the Daffodils. And then there's 3, and then there's a closer look at the back. I love this one with the clovers. Isn't that pretty? And then of course she has, 10 more. So there's a booklet, and these are little booklets. So there's a booklet for every month. But this is fun. And if you like to stitch up some stockings, I would recommend this. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. I don't know, let me see if this is a black and white pattern. They're not in color, but she does give you the stocking template, which looks really simple to make. So that might be fun if you're looking for something new. And then JBW Designs, we carry a lot of their patterns, and then they came out with 2 this week. So I'm going to show you the 2 that came out, and then some that we also have in the shop because they're pretty. So Chintz Alphabet, very soft colors, very pretty. So that's available. And then they have a Seaside series. So here is Beach Umbrella and Sailboat. So that's available. And then some of the other items that we have that we carry of them, just so you have an idea of what other designs they put out. These are 3 little Christmas sleds. They're called Little Red Sleds. And we do carry the sleds as well, the mini sleds. So you can purchase those if you want to make ornaments, which is a great idea for thinking ahead to Christmas next year. Hope. Isn't that pretty? And it's non-denominational, right? So you can give it to anybody, even people that don't celebrate Christmas. And then Joy. So these are really cute, and they are available at Anabellas, and then there's quite a bit more, and we'll always carry her pretty designs. So there's that. Then we got in Scissortail Designs, Be Mine for 2021, Be Mine Always. Oh, I'm so sorry for the glare. So that's a pretty stitch. And looks like she finished it off on a little pillow, but you can also do it, you can see they have it in white here, which is really pretty. So there's actually 2 pieces, 2 designs that you can stitch up. So you can get that in the Etsy shop. And then Teresa Kogut came out with 3 new patterns. The first I'm going to show you is a punch needle embroidery pattern. Look at how cute. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? So that's available. And then we have You Are Worthy, which is a pretty stitch. Very nice. She always does such beautiful work. And then I really like this one. This is Our Humble Homestead. So that's kind of pretty. So those are here. And then Cuore Batticuore. I think we tried this last time and didn't do very well, so I'm not going to try it again, but here you go. There's Cotton Farm. Did I show you this last week? I might have. If I do, I apologize, but there it is again. The actual pattern came in. I think I may have showed you a picture. Now the pattern's here. So that came in. And then we got in 2, well, we got in a few, but 2 patterns that I'm going to share with you from Imaginating. Diane Arthur is the designer. This is Spring Welcome. How cute is that? So you can see, I'll let you look at the whole thing. I love the birdhouse. So that's like a bell pull. We sell, I don't know if we have any in stock, but we normally sell the hardware so that you can hang that. I'll check. If I don't have it in stock, I'll order some more so that if you do decide to do this or any of the other bell pulls we have in the shop, you can buy the hardware. So that's in the shop, and that's really nice. And then they released by Gail Busey, A Season for Blessings. So this is, you know, kind of nice. It's all the seasons, Halloween and winter and fall, and Halloween isn't a season, Elaine. Oh my goodness. Spring instead of Easter. So there you go. What does this say? To everything there is a season and a time for every blessing under heaven. So we've all heard that beautiful saying before. So that's available. And then last, for my quilting and sewing friends, the Whole Country Caboodle, Holly Jolly Gnomes, is now in the shop, and we have been approved to carry all of their items. So we do have an account with them, and you'll be seeing more and more of their beautiful work come into Anabellas. But how cute is that? Look at this one right here. Oh my goodness. When I do sew, I do like to do a lot of applique type of projects. So this one kind of sung to me. It's pretty. Okay, so that's it. I mean, sure, I could have shown you a bunch more, but you know, enough is enough. You can always go on to the shop and look under this week's releases. Sometimes it's 2 weeks worth that is sitting there, but that's where you will find everything. I always put everything there first, no matter what it is. So whether it's an embroidery pattern or punch needle or paper crafting or quilting or cross stitch or even notions, you're gonna find everything there first. And then I wait about a week and then I put it into the category that is on the page itself. So just so you know how I organize my shop. Etsy only gives you, I think, 10 categories. So I could use 20 without hesitation. So I'm kind of limited as to what I can categorize things as, but you can find stuff. And if you can't, you can always email me. Okay, so let's talk about our contest winners this week. So last week, the question was, when you stitch, what does your backs look like? Do you have a messy back? Do you have a nice and neat back? And I can't tell you, I loved the range of answers that we got. And you know, here's the thing, in my personal opinion, it doesn't matter what your back looks like. If you're enjoying stitching and you're really, you know, relaxed and just stitching along, I don't think I've ever met anyone that came into my house or into my shop and said, can I see the back of your project? Can you take that out of the frame so I can look at it? That just doesn't happen. But, you know, for those of you that want your backs to be perfect, there you go. I think we had a good mixture of both. So make sure to read the comments. They're kind of fun. So we picked 4 winners, or the computer picked 4 winners. So your name is below. Make sure you send me an email so that you can collect your happy mail. I don't have your address yet. I don't have your phone number, and I don't have your email address. So you've got to contact me so that I can send you your happy mail. And last week's winners are Julie Campen. I hope I'm saying that right. Kampen. Becky Dewald, Debbie Dolan, and Lori Knight. So thank you, ladies, for participating, and congratulations on some happy mail from Anabellas that will be on the way to you this week. So what about next week? What are we going to talk about? What are we going to comment on? So that led to me thinking about, well, you know, we know what people do when they stitch as far as their backs go, but how do you start your stitching? What's your stitching style? Do you start in the middle? Do you start in the bottom left, top right? Do you stitch row by row? Do you grid out your fabric before you stitch and use just the 10 by 10 squares and fill that in before going to the next? Tell me, what is your stitching style? How do you begin? And how long do you stitch? That's something else I'd love to know. So tell me your stitching style, and then tell me, you know, when you sit down, how much do you stitch? Do you stitch every day? Do you stitch just at night? But let me know. And next week, we'll review all the comments and pick some more winners for our weekly Happy Mail giveaway. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to hearing that. Couple things. Let me get a sip of water real quick because I'm quite thirsty. Let's talk about the Fancy Floss Club. Yay! I finally did it. So we were able to work with Classic Colorworks and Diane. So she is happy to work with us over the next 12 months to make sure that all of you can participate in our new Fancy Floss Club. So it has been posted. It is on the Facebook page. The cost of the club is $11.75 a month, and that includes your shipping. So every month you're going to receive 3 skeins of Classic Colorworks Fancy Floss. I've picked out the colors all the way through the next 12 months. So the club is going to run from March. So you'll get your first shipment at the end of the month. I'm going to have everything out to you guys the last week of each month. That gives Diane time to pack everything up and get it to the store, and then gives us time to process it and get it to you. I am limiting the club, so I think I have 11 spots left. So if you want to join our club, now is the time to do it, because once those spots are filled, the only way something will open up is if somebody doesn't pay their invoice, because I'm going to invoice you every month. And if you don't pay within 48 hours, you're done. You're off the club because there would be people waiting on the wait list. So it is a 12-month commitment. I'm not charging you in advance. I'm going by the honor system. I figure, you know, if you're looking to build your stash of fancy floss, this is a great affordable way to do it. And then if it really takes off, you know, we'll increase the number of skeins as we move forward. But for now, it's 3 skeins a month. I wanted to keep it affordable for you and make sure that you like it, you know. So if you're interested, you have 2 ways of joining. One is to go directly to the Facebook page, and you can fill out the survey, which will let me know to send you an invoice for your first $11.75. If you're not sure how to do it or you get confused, just send me an email to info@anabellas.net and put in the subject line Fancy Floss Club, and I will send you the link so that you can join. But again, 11 people left, then we're done. So there's that. The 2021 Expo I mentioned it last month, last Flosstube, is March 6th, 7th, and 8th, and we're going to be participating. And let me just tell you, there are some beautiful things coming. I have seen a lot of things that I can't wait to share with you. Unfortunately, they're not photo ready yet. We're just getting little tidbits, and the designers are promising us more sneak peeks that we can begin sharing with you for pre-orders in the coming weeks. But as they do that, on the Etsy page, on the Etsy shop, under the menu at the very top, it says 2021 Expo. Needlework show. So if you click that, I think there's only 5 there now, you'll be able to begin to see items that are coming, and you will be able to place your pre-orders. Now, just keep in mind that nothing will ship to to the shops until after the expo is over. The designers go back to their homes and have a time to process everybody's order. So it'll be a bit, but if you are as excited as we are, it'll be fun to look at all the beautiful new things that are ahead. And this expo is virtual, and it's replacing, the yearly Needlework Expo that we always have, which we've had to cancel due to COVID. So, but it's going to be a good time, and I'm excited for all of you because I know how much you love to stitch. Let's see what else. Oh, I started another category on Etsy. I have winter stitching ideas, and you've all been great. I know you're going there and you're getting lots of fun ideas. I can tell by your purchases that you're stitching up a lot of things for winter. A lot of the designers are starting to send in spring patterns to us, and as you can tell from the things I've shared today, we're getting a lot of spring items into the store. So I went ahead and started a spring stitching ideas section too. So it's at the top. I think it's right below winter. There's not a lot of things there yet, but as I get things in, it makes it real easy for you to just go to the spring section and see what's there for you guys to stitch. So that's really it today. The only thing really new is the paper crafting section. There's just a couple things in there right now, and quite frankly, those are kits that I have left over from last year, but they're still brand new. They're still new releases from the designers. I think Echo Park and Cartabella and who's Farmhouse Market? I don't remember who Farmhouse Market is. Where is it? I don't have it out here. Oh no, it's Cartabella. Cartabella is Farmhouse Market. So we've got a couple things on there, and we're going to be carrying some beautiful designers and beautiful papers. And we're also going to have finishing kits, and we're going to be expanding so that you can also do your cross-stitch finishing. So a lot of the things that I'm sharing with you here, when I do my finishing, I hope to be able to have in the shop for you too. We carry a lot of ribbon and rickrack and, glues and things like that. And we have carried frames before, so we're kind of trying to ramp that up. So, and for those of you who are asking about the frame for the Country Cottage Needlework Sal, I'm having a hard time getting it from the manufacturer. So I did find a frame that I love, and I'm using it myself, and it's linked down below. I'll link it again. It was on last week's video. It's a Etsy shop that you can buy the frame from. It took about 2 weeks to get here, but I'm very impressed. The woodwork is beautiful, and the design is beautiful, and it fits perfectly. So I'll share that with you again down below. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed Flosstube number 8. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend some time with me. I really appreciate you supporting our family shop. It means a lot. I know you've got lots of choices when it comes to where you purchase your supplies and your patterns and your kits, and I'm so glad that you pick Anabellas. And if there's ever anything you need, just let me know, because we're here to serve you and to make sure that we make things easy for you and fun. So appreciate it, and I will see all of you next week. Bye.